Thy way, O God, is in the sanctuary. Psalm 77:13. God's way is in the sanctuary. What does that mean? It means you should study the sanctuary. I've done a quick little drawing here of what the sanctuary basically was. The camp was out here. And then this represents us living in sin. You enter into the courtyard, and the first thing is the altar of burnt offering. This is where the lambs, the sacrifices were burnt. After they were slain, the sinner would come and they would put their hand on the lamb and confess their sins. That sin was symbolically transferred onto the lamb. The lamb's throat would be slit and it would be burnt on this altar. This represents the sacrifice of Jesus, the cross. This represents our forgiveness. And then was the laver, which is a giant, huge bowl full of water for washing and cleansing before you enter the sanctuary itself. And this represents baptism. So we accept the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. We are baptized into the faith, and then we enter the holy place. And there were 3 articles in the holy place: the 7-branch candlestick, the altar of incense, and the table of showbread. And then the veil, and within the veil there was the Ark of the Covenant, and the Shekinah glory of God. The visible, literal presence of God was there. And these 3 things, so we do that. We accept Jesus' sacrifice, we're baptized into the church, and we spend our life here in the holy place. These 3 articles of furniture in the holy place represent what we should be doing during our lifetime. And then when we die, we enter into the presence of God. So I'm going to go over what these 3 articles are and how they relate to the Christian life. The altar of incense, this represents our prayer, because the smoke from this incense would rise up, go past the veil into the presence of God, just like our prayers. Prayer, let my prayer be set before you as incense, Psalm 141:2. Golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints, Revelation 5:8. Also look at Revelation 8:3-4. These are the prayers of the saints. So prayer. The next thing, Bible study, the table of showbread. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God, Matthew 4:4. This is Bible study. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my daily bread, Job 23:12. And then the last thing, the 7-branch candlestick, that represents witnessing. You are the light of the world, Jesus said, Matthew 5:14. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven, Matthew 5:16. These are the 3 things we should concentrate on during our Christian life.